For today's video, I kind of just wanted to sit down and chat for a little bit. I don't know, just kind of giving an update on my life and what I've been up to and everything, and just kind of being real for a second. And hopefully this will reach somebody who maybe might be feeling the same way that I am. And yeah, hopefully just feel a little bit less alone. So first off, I wanted to talk about college because I had mentioned in not my last vlog, but the one before that, I'm pretty sure, I mentioned that I would be going to CSU Long Beach this fall because I was offered admission. And at the beginning of May, I was sent an email that told me that my offer was rescinded and that it was due to the fact that there was a biology class that I didn't take that they wanted me to have taken as a prerequisite. And so after frantically putting in an appeal and also trying to get my admission offer back from San Francisco State, which was the other school I was accepted into, my appeal was denied, and San Francisco basically said that they could admit me to my secondary major, which wasn't at all what I was interested in pursuing. Obviously, there was nothing I could do anymore with Long Beach, and San Francisco was my third choice. I wasn't going to go into a major that I wasn't interested in actually pursuing. So I told San Francisco no, and ultimately made the decision that I will be at home for another year. Even though I completed my degree at my community college, I'm going to be taking a couple of classes in the fall, one of them being the biology class that Long Beach wanted. And I don't know what I'm doing for the spring yet, but I'll probably be continuing to take some classes, get a new job, hopefully. I'll be applying for the next fall, 2023, this fall when applications are due, and hopefully things work out better than they did this time. That is an update on college. I'm not gonna lie, for a good 2 to 3 weeks after everything was happening with Long Beach and finding out that I wasn't going to be going off to school in the fall like I had been planning for a really long time, I was just in a hole. I was so depressed, and it was, there were a couple of weeks left of school, and so I had finals to study for and everything. It was so hard to function and keep doing things because I was just so sad and disappointed from what had happened, but everything was so busy in my life as well, so I couldn't really stop. I had to keep going. I felt like I didn't feel like myself for a long while, but I'm also thankful that I did have a lot of stuff going on. I did kind of just sit around for a few days, and it was not good. Now that I've come up with some sort of plan for what I'm going to be doing, now that I'm not going off to school in the fall, I feel a bit better about it, and I am working on doing more research into really solidifying what I need to take and what up my chances of getting into my top school, which is San Diego. I'm doing a bit better, I will say that for sure. It's just hard though in the summertime for me because I'm so used to being so busy with work and school. It was really difficult for me, and I was like, I need to take a break. The thing is though, is that I was busy 7 days a week for a good 5 months. And so now I'm at this place, it's summertime, I'm taking a break, I'm getting rest, and it's all really nice. I know I need it, but at the same time I have been feeling so bored, painfully bored, because I'm not doing anything. I don't mean I'm just sitting around staring at the ceiling. There are things that I need to get done, little tasks and goals that I set for myself, and I'm reading and I'm watching YouTube and Netflix and all of that. So it's not that I'm doing nothing, it's just I'm struggling a lot more this summer with just trying to relax. I feel like I need to be doing something 24/7, and I'm hoping other people can relate to that because it's the strongest it's ever been in my life. And I think it's because I jam-packed my schedule this last semester. I kept so busy, and it was the same with the last semester, but this semester I was just destroying myself, being so busy. And so I think that's what makes this summer different than last summer, because last summer I had been in online school for a whole year, so I was used to not really doing a whole lot. But then this summer, I was so used to just boom, 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 boom. And now that I can just relax, I don't know what to do with myself. Like, again, I have things that I do to pass the time and everything. And it's nice to be able to have time to just watch Netflix or to just read. It's amazing, don't get me wrong, but I have been feeling just bored, kind of lonely. I have friends and I just need to. I'm not the greatest about making plans and everything, and so I'm not really hanging out with people like a whole lot, and that's kind of like how it usually is. But now that it's summertime and I have nothing to do, when other people aren't going and hanging out with their friends, I feel a lot more like, oh my god, I really do not do that very often at all. It definitely makes me feel a little lame, for sure, because I'm like 20 and I feel like I should be doing all of this great, crazy, like fun stuff. I also feel like maybe I should stop worrying so much about it. I don't know, I feel like that's something I need to work on. Like, I need to be okay with the fact that I'm not like Miss Popular and I have like a bajillion friends to like constantly go out every single day, because that's not me. I have my boyfriend who I hang out with probably the most besides my sister. There's just like part of me that's like, oh, like that's not enough. Like you need to like hang out with like a bunch of friends like every day, because a lot of people I know do that and they go out quite a bit. So it makes me feel like I need to keep up. I feel like that's something I need to work on, I'm not gonna lie, because I feel like I'm doing something wrong or I'm not doing enough. I would love to go out more for sure, but I found that it's just a lot harder post-pandemic. I mean, I think we're still in a pandemic. Anyways, it definitely feels harder now that I'm out of high school and I don't have these like built-in friend groups anymore. I don't have people that I'm seeing every single day anymore, and it's like, oh hey, like we make plans at school. It's like, oh, I need to like text somebody and be like, do you want to hang out, and then formulate plans around all of our like schedules and everything. So it's weird. This is a weird time, ever since I turned 18, like ever since I became an adult, it's been rough. I mean, community college and all of that, it's hard to like maintain friendships and everything sometimes when some friends go off to college and you're still at home, and then the people that are still at home are really busy as well, and it's a lot. That's what I'm trying to say. I hope that somebody can relate to this and feel like they're not crazy and they're not alone, because I feel like I'm crazy and I'm alone in it. But I have to remind myself that I am not. I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit and be real. I'm still grateful. Like I've already went on one trip at the beginning of June, and I have another trip coming up next week, and then another one in July that I know for sure I'm doing. I'm grateful for the trips that I have had planned this summer. It's not like I went into it and I was like, I'm not going to do absolutely anything, because I can't do that. Yeah, there's still like exciting things about this summer that I've done and that I know I'm going to be doing, but it's more like in the downtime that I've been struggling. I know it'll get better, but some days I feel a little bit more lonely than others. So yeah, thank you for listening and watching this little rant of mine. I hope that you found it to be useful. I don't know what you would say this is, but yeah, thank you for listening and watching, and I hope you're doing well and that your summer is going nicely. Again, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys very much, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah.